So, you YouTube mother lovers, it's time for this again. And today I have a lot of announcements. Today I talked with Fleischkrieg from LA. You know, we were together on the new Apocalypse tour. Fleischkrieg did, and so I met a lot of new artists, and I'm already talked on my program about the ManivestiV dead animal meat assembly plant, and others. So it's really cool. And yeah, I mean, we talked for at least 4 hours, quite long. I just uploaded our talk to to my provider for the podcast, and I had to split it in half because it was too long for them. They couldn't handle it. So anyway, we're bringing out a new video next week, Fool's Folley. I will link in the description to it, so check it out, give them some love, and they're Fleischkrieg, and I hope I'm gonna meet them one day here in Europe. It's really cool. Anyway, as I want to keep this not too long, I'm going through my usual suspects. Let's start maybe with a radio show. Let me show you what I'm gonna play tomorrow. So it's gonna be Anven Rose with Make It Out, Dancing with Ghosts, Dirty Oxygen, Kuhlmann with Der Traum zieht weiter, The Dream Moves On, ManivestiV, Balrog, yeah, ManivestiV. We're gonna open up for Ministry in October in the United States. So I'm really proud of. I'm proud of them. I have to say it. Really cool. They're really cool dudes. And I met them on the new Apocalypse tour. So thank you very much, Fleischkrieg, for having me on. So then Scherbentanz with Scherbentanz. King Sinister, what a surprise, with Schweigen. Simple Fixie and Megamodash featuring. Tense Machine with Pull the Pin. The Echoing Queen with Revenge. Unwanted Subject with A Broken Man. Walking Through Ghosts with Hidden in Human Skin. Don't Mess with Juan with Daily Grind. Nurse Remix, that's cool. Twin Daniels, Tallyman, and Blue Forge. I talked with Blue Forge, of course, with Last Procedure. Pure M Remix. Actually, funny, I messed up a little bit my radio schedule. So I already played Twin Daniels last week, so I'm going to play them again. And it happened to me in the future, whereas another one I play twice. So, I mean, I guess no artist will be mad at me that I play them twice in my radio show. So that's fine. I don't think I get bashed for that. But yeah, it was a little mishap, but a positive mishap, so I guess it's fine. So I wanted to say something about Kuhlmann and Scherbentanz. I found through Backstage Pro. If you don't know this, I guess Europeans or Germans will know that. That's a site where you can find gigs and stuff. So I advertised that I have a playlist and a radio show. So if people want to come on my show, I opened up and offered it for them, because there's nothing going on in Germany right now. So I got a few things because I saw other bands doing it, kind of like, oh, we have a playlist, you get into our playlist, and then, we go in yours and stuff. And because I do it for a while now, for over a year, I have my playlist, which I nurture here, and I'm going to talk about it in a second. I know a little bit what works and what doesn't work, and from what I gathered, this will not work. And I offered my support, but of course, I understand I'm coming over like a condescending guy, been there, done that, and stuff. So I don't want to force my knowledge on them, but I could clearly see, okay, this is dead on arrival. It will not work. So, oh man, and we have to talk about NAS because in NAS it works, but it's different. I read a lot of Reddit posts back in the days when, like, okay, we do this and we stream each other and stuff. It usually doesn't work. Anyway, let's do one thing after another because I wrote down what I have to say. So, Fleischkrieg bringing out a new video for Fools Folley. On I think on Monday, April the 3rd, I think. No, May the 3rd. Anyway, check it out. And then there will also be my talk, my almost 3-hour talk with them will be live then, and it's a lot of fun. I love these guys, so thank you for having time for me. Thank you for being my friends, basically. So let's go on in my little script here because otherwise I forget half of it and I'm mumbling too much. So thank you very much for everyone who's on my playlist and who's following and subscribed and listening to it. Currently, I have 3,300, almost 50 followers. So I put in my head, so just that you know that, whenever I reach a 500 milestone, I will do a promotion. I have a friend in the UK who helps me with that because he's a professional promotion guy. And I'm not so far away, 150 more followers. And then I will do a promotion for it. And then, get more, more listeners, when it will kind of go. So this is, let's see, best case scenario is I do it a couple of times and then I have to up it up to 1,000 or something. We will see. Let's one step at a time. I'm quite proud. I nurtured this playlist from zero, and it's fine. I'm happy about it. It's slowly growing, but it's growing, and people appreciate it. So. And that's why, I started from zero, and when I see other bands like on Backstage Pro kind of saying, oh, you can be in our playlist, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but you have 30 followers, and who's gonna actually listen to it? Do you do something for it? Do you do some promotion? Do you do some advertising? Because as you know me now, I do a lot of advertisement for my playlist and for my radio show. I'm constantly doing something. So this also brings me to... I have a life as well, so I have to be cautious with what I'm doing when I'm doing it, and don't lose track on normal life. I have a normal job. I have other hobbies and things I have to do. I love what I'm doing, so don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's time. I invest a lot of time in it, and it pays. It's cool. I mean, pays. It doesn't pay. It's a hobby. But I get lots of feedback. I get people reaching out to me. Oh, I want to be on your video podcast, and I want to be on your playlist, and this and that on a radio show and stuff. So that's really cool. I love it, and I'm gonna continue it. Don't worry. But I kind of I realized I made it too easy. But I'm too easy accessible, and that's fine. I like that. I don't want to be inaccessible. I'm, not lofty-headed, and I'm not a star or a mega influencer or whatever. But I realized I cannot follow up with everyone anymore. So it getting to this point, and it's cool that it's to this point. But it's also, I feel a little bit sad because I want to write back. I still can kind of manage, but as I'm a one-man army, I have to do the video and and all this stuff. So, anyway, I try to continue as much as I can, but please, there will be at least a delay if you're waiting for a feedback from me or something. And worst case scenario is I'm not gonna write you back, but I hope I can manage to handle all this. So, because through NAS, through New Artist Spotlight, I met a lot of new people, and we're talking about new programs we're going to do for New Artist Spotlight to kind of make the platform a little bit more well known and things. And the first thing I'm gonna do is, I already talked with my radio boss from Radio Dark Tunnel. I'm gonna do, starting with a special show for horror punk. I'm not the biggest fan of horror punk, but of course, I like gothic, dark wave, and industrial metal. So it kind of fits in there nicely, but it's not my main genre I'm into. But I found a guy who's really, really active from Sweden, from Gothenburg. Gothenburg, I know. I just talked with another band from Gothenburg. Shout out to J.R. Kensington, cool dudes. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna I'm gonna talk with him on my video podcast, of course, from Left Hand Black, and we're gonna put together a show with just horror punk theme. I was thinking of doing it on Halloween, because when kind of perfect timing. But if the person from Gothenburg, I forgot his name, so that's why I don't know what's his name is. Left Hand Black is his band. If he can manage to get songs together in a like every second 2 months or something, I will do a show, just a specific horror punk show. I already have a name for it. Dead Heat, Dead Beat, Horror Punk Underground. So this is how the show will be called. And my goal would be to make it consistently, every 2 months or however, because these songs are usually quite short, it's kind of punk songs and stuff. So about 1:30 or so, you need a lot of songs in the show to fill an hour, because I'm always going for an hour. My usual show consists of 50 minutes of music and 10 minutes of talking. I overdraw my time often, but I'm a talker. You know me by now, so it's not a big surprise. Anyway, my goal is that let's start, let's do a pilot, and if it works well and the guy is up for it, sorry, I forgot his name, Left Hand Black, I'm gonna hand over the show to him if my radio boss approves of him and if he wants to do it. So when we have a new show with just horror punk and a person from the underground who really loves it and is really into it, not that I'm not into it, but it's not my main oeuvre. So we'll take over. That's my plan. Let's see how it works. If it works out. If not, I don't mind doing every 2 months a show or something. We will see. Anyway, this is on the horizon. So next thing. Shout out to Jakobsfall. I'm wearing the T-shirt they gave me, so thank you. Cool music. Anyway, shout out. I hope soon Germany. Let's see. Will open up and we can have concerts again. So this will be nice. And I already said that with New Artist Spotlight with NAS, we are trying to diversify, because we're you mostly on Spotify and helping artists there. But we want to be, New Artist Spotlight wants to be on YouTube and Deezer and other things, Apple playlists and stuff. So I will try, to help with YouTube, even if I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it, so that's fine. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to throw it out so much because there's a lot of information. I will link to all the stuff, what I talked about in the description below. I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe. Just do it if you feel like it. I hate to be a bearer of algorithm things. If you like what I'm doing, help me out. That's nice. If not, it's fine. When you will not watch this anyway, so that's okay. So have a great week, and I see you back. you're gonna listen to my radio show, of course, and check out Folley from Fleischkrieg. Check out Jacob's Fall, Ministry of Truth, or The War. What was I don't want to say. I'm not really prepared. Thank you for all who follows my playlist. Please continue to. And if I hit 3,500, I will do a promotion. So every 500, I will do a promotion. That's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Lots of new talks coming up, and yeah, I'm quite swamped. It's positive. I'm not really complaining. It's cool. It's kind of it's getting to the point that I don't have to do that much anymore to get people on my show and stuff. So people are reaching out to me and want to be on my show. That's really cool. And yeah, as long as I like their music and what we're doing, that's cool. Yeah, so that's fine. With a Backstage Pro episode, I just have to say it's kind of like for me it's a little bit funny that I'm in the world. It's so easy for me to reach out to worldwide bands and stuff, and bigger acts, and in Germany it seems like nobody cares about what I'm doing, and so I see it a little bit like the prophet is nothing worth in his own country. There's a saying in German. I think it's a Bible saying. And it's cool because what I really like is I'm completely under the radar. Nobody here knows what I'm doing and how I do it. And, everyone is, not everyone, like I said, most people don't know what I'm doing anyway. So I always liked this. It kind of gives me more strength to kind of show them what I can do, and I think it's more funny if they stumble over me and like, what, you did all this, and what is going on here, and when like, oh, I'm gonna do that and that and that. I hate people who just talk about like, oh, what I'm all gonna do. I'm just gonna do it, and if you like it, cool. If not, fine. And like I said, nobody knows here in my surrounding what I'm doing, and I think it's quite funny. So in my little circle, I'm kind of known already, in my little bubble, and that's cool, and I like that. But outside of this, nobody cares, and that's so cool because it also keeps you level-headed. Not that I'm a big influencer or a big star or whatever. Don't get me wrong. I'm a nobody. But in my circles, in my surroundings, I'm a somebody. I'm well known, and that's cool. And this is all, just to make some advertisement here. This is all what New Artist Spotlight is about as well. To kind of you get into a community with other artists. So check it out if it is for you. And yeah, and I'm quite happy with how things are. People write to me and want to be on my playlist and stuff. So anyway. The things look good. We are still in lockdown, and I have still tons of music. Oh, this is the last thing I wanted to say. My good friend who does all my cover artwork for King Sinister finally had some time, and we kind of I wanted to make a full album for King Sinister 3. It will be called anyway, I'm getting to this, and now we decided we make 2 different ones because they are all, the songs are, thank you to Simple Fixty, shout out to Simple Fixty, we're kind of really okay, this is bad if I say it, they're really good, and they really stand on their own, but if you listen to them in a row, they're a little bit much. And I don't know how to describe it well. It's it's better to have them in smaller doses or something, because they're so epic, they're so strong. That anyway, we decided to split the album because I had like 12 titles, and it is an album, right? And now we're gonna split it, and because we have not really decided how we do it, because there's a few German songs on it, and a few English songs, where I sing German or English, and maybe we split it like this, because we wanted to call it Carnivore, and maybe we make a Carnivore version with all the English ones, and then we make a Fleischfresser version with all the German ones. That's kind of my initial thought. Let's see how things happen. But yeah, it's they're quite a lot. They are. I like them. This is if you make music, you know how it is. You like all your babies, all your children. But yeah, I can understand that they're a little bit. If you listen to the whole album in a row, it's a lot, and they're also quite long. Some of the songs, I don't mind that, but yeah, maybe take it in small doses. And if you know me, not the whole reason, but one of the reasons I started with my radio show and with my playlist is I like to mix things. I don't want to. If you make a certain kind of music, and I listen to the whole album and it's only this certain kind of music, I get bored very easily. So I like to mix it up. I want a heavy song, a pop song, a fast song, a slow song, and stuff. And I like it all, in a mix. Everything is something different. Electro, metal, goth rock, pop. So this is how I like to mix it, and maybe I'm so into this, that it's even my own music is too hard for me to listen in a row. I love it, and I do it, of course, and when I practice, I also have to do it, of course. And, don't get me wrong, I love my music. It's just not, I'm not bashing myself here, but from just normal listening, I like to mix, just check out some of my radio shows you can find on YouTube or so. You will see what I'm talking about. There's metal in it, and there's pop music in it, and there's rock and electro and whatever. So I like to mix it. And also I'm so into it that I need to mix my own music as well. Anyway, sorry for all the babbling. This was a little bit longer. I wish you a great week. Please tune in to the radio show and check out my playlist. And stay safe, stay well. And I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have another monologue next week. Bye bye. Ciao.